Have you ever gone through someone's sales funnel and you saw that little piece at the bottom and near the order form, there on the order form, and it says, oh, add for $17, you can add this. And you're like, nah. And then you click, purchase now, and you go to the next page and you see something, and maybe there's a video and you're like, I just want to finish my order. I just want what I bought, right? Well, my name is Pamela Dale, and I've been helping people optimize and solve that very problem inside of their sales funnels. And today I want to tell you a little story about what I did personally and what I think you and I need as consumers and what I've helped other people do. So you're scrolling along and you're on Facebook, say for example, and you see an ad and you click over and you're like, that looks really good. And okay, you come back to that later. So we've talked about that, these follow-up flows where you're actually retargeting people that have viewed that ad. Like, you really got to be doing that because I'm going to want to see that again. Like, I swear I want to see it again. You want to see it again as well, right? If you saw it and go, whoa, that's kind of interesting. So please have that type of retargeting in. Then the moment that they purchase, right, they click that first button and they go to an order form. And sometimes you have that two-step order form where they fill out the name and the email address and they click next and they go to the next piece of the order form. And it's where they fill out their credit card information and then they choose the products, and then they have that little order bump, right? That add it to your offer right now, one time only, amazing, incredible price, and you click buy now. Many people will not take that order bump. And what I decided, and this was last year, what I decided on my leads activated workshop, I had a leads showing people how to reactivate leads. Ironically enough, right? So I thought to myself, the offer that I had was called Show Up Ready, which is, if you're going to reactivate your leads, you're going to probably want to get on a call, right? You're going to probably promote them on a call to then resell, right? So the Show Up Ready was a whole system on how to get people to show up ready to buy. And it had one-page bio and a testimonial sheet, and I had all the templates and everything in the funnel built out, etc. And I thought, well, that's interesting. They didn't buy that. I thought that was a pretty good order bump. Some did, some didn't. And then the OTO was, which is the one-time offer on the next page. It's usually a VSL, right, or a video sales letter. And I was talking about, hey, if you want help with any of this, do you know that you can buy 30 minutes of my time? Pocket Pamela is what I called it. And it was $9, I believe. No, nobody bought it. Okay, perfect. Probably too soon, right? It probably wasn't the right one-time offer at that time. So I thought, well, interestingly enough, what could be? So I went and redid a few things. So what I want to do is I want to show you on my system here the second chance workflows. This is what I call them. And what I did is, you can see here, I rebuilt the sales page with a one-step order form on it, and it's Show Up Ready, and I call it the second chance, right? So it's a second chance order form. And I said, hey, if you'd like to purchase this, go ahead. And I sent it out in an email. And I used a trigger link. I used a link to tell me that they've actually clicked on it, because I wanted to know not so much who it was, but is anybody clicking on it, right? So this was, and it, after the fact, after I sold it, right? After the funnel, and maybe even right in the middle of when we were going to go live for the workshop. It was a live workshop. So this was really interesting. And then the second chance for Pocket Pamela, I put it up to 147. Now, I didn't sell any of these, but I did sell more of the order bumps. And I thought only 3, but we only had 11 registrants. So it was just really small. These numbers are really small. But what it showed me was, oh, other people are like me. And when they look at it in that tiny little box, maybe they, oh, that's interesting. They need some time to think about it and a little bit more information. So this page is a little bit more information and the price goes up. And I demonstrated a little bit more, what is it, etc. There's a bonus and then limited time only, right? So that was really powerful. So how did I pull that off? Well, first I built grabbed the links and I put them in what we call a trigger link. So in the trigger link, what I did is I created a trigger link. Oh, that's a trigger, not a trigger link, pardon me. I'll jump over here to trigger links, and I created a link with this page. So this page is going to go out. You've missed it. And I'm going to add a link, and I'm going to call this my You Missed It or Second Chance, right? Probably SC, depending on your naming convention. Actually, I'm going to go like this. My normal naming convention, show up ready, and that's my second chance, and it's my trigger link, right? And I'm going to paste that in, and I'm going to save. And I'm going to do the same for this one. Oh, I got them backwards, but that's okay. You get the point. Then what I did is I sent out the email in an email template, and I said, hey, you missed this. Would you like another opportunity to purchase it? And that's exactly what they did. In these templates, I added in those trigger links. So then what happened is, okay, perfect. They have bought. Now, in these workflows, I've got the two of them, one for the second chance for the OTO and one for the order bump, right? And I also have these trigger links so that I can actually see who's clicked on it and then who's purchased it. And then I can get an internal notification and I can see who it is. Now, I could continue to build this out. I could move them in a pipeline. So inside of the create or update an opportunity, what I could have done is updated the opportunity. It was a small piece for me, and I could manually track everybody. I knew all the attendees, etc., so I could see it. But this would be really great if inside of the pipeline stage was actually clicked on the trigger link and then moved them over to the second chance when they bought it. Then I could actually run those numbers. So here's why this is so important. I was talking with somebody yesterday on social media, and they were sharing numbers based on in their SLO funnel based on a change that they had made. And it doesn't look significant. It was 1.2% to 2.3 on one offer, and then 2.4 to 2.7. And then the other one was like 3.5 to 4.7. And I was like, whoa, because I understood the numbers. So this is what I said to them. I said, oh my God. She said, it's not big. I said, yes. Oh, I said, I see it. Do you know what I saw? I saw what we call in marketing raising the floor. Raising the floor is if you can find your lowest number in your business for conversions, not your highest, your lowest number, and increase it, especially at the front of the funnel, at the front of the value ladder, at the front offer, and then knowing that there is that number that will increase all numbers. And I'm not in math today, and nor did really well in it. I hit algebra, kind of the smart group, but barely, right? So know that somebody will understand this better than I will. But when I increase the lowest number, all the numbers magnificently increase versus when I go towards the biggest number and try to tweak that one. So that was the first thing. The second thing was it's at the front of the value ladder. What do I mean by that? If I can get more leads, and this is a paid lead, if I can get more leads for less money or a higher conversion rate, same, imagine through the next 10 offers in that business or 4 offers in that business when they're already a paid lead. A paid lead is much better than a free lead. On the back end in that business, I don't even know the numbers, but it looks like 3 more people bought here or 20 more people bought here or 2% increase was huge. And you can do this by being smart with what I call these second chance workflows. There are a number of them out there. There are a number of possibilities. You have got holes in your business. These second chance workflows aren't just for your clients. They are for you. I'm going to say that again. Second chance workflows aren't just for your clients. They are also for you. Win, 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 win. but only 100% of the time. If you want more information on any of this, drop a line down below. We're here. We're doing this all damn day long, and it matters. See you soon.